Now, just one of the traits of breakthrough teams is storytelling. At Zappos.com, this storytelling trait has been a powerful force in creating wow. Take a look.
Thank you for calling Zappos. I am wearing yellow tights, and my name is Jessica. How can I help you today?
I'm hanging out. It's called work.
When I got here, I heard some of the stories, and I thought it was all part of the show. I think what really connected with me was when I became part of the story.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow means doing something that's so out of the ordinary that I feel like I gotta go and tell somebody about it. It's just that great.
We make sure we do anything in our power possible to make sure they're happy. And at the end of that phone call, they feel like not just another phone call, but another connection, another friend and family member they got to join in their family.
Zappos.com did for shoes what Amazon did for books. Zappos set the new standard of excellence in online shopping, and they continue to lead the business world by setting an example of wow. Now, Zappos has grown to $1.1 billion in revenue in its first 9 years. It's doing it without steep discounts, pricey television ads, or even a lot of online promotions. That may seem impossible in the cutthroat world of online retail, but Zappos does have one huge competitive advantage. They settle for nothing less than world-class results. Key to establishing a no surprises culture is this idea of a brief and debrief before each work experience. Tell us a little bit about, with the Blue Angels, how you anticipated problems, how you evaluated after each performance.
The Blue Angels implement a debrief. Every time we go out and fly an air show, we'll spend time with the crowd, we'll take photos, we'll sign autographs, but when all's said and done, we all end up in a briefing room for a couple, 3-4 hours afterwards, covering all the details of the show that day. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to identify specific shortcomings or specific things that I didn't do right during the demonstration that day. Even procedural errors. These little things are critical to the levels of performance that we're trying to achieve. These attention to detail, these little tiny things, but basically what it's doing on the team is it's upholding our values. It's building trust with everybody around the team. And at the end of my general and safe comments, I'll make a comment that these are my mistakes, I'll fix them, and I'm glad to be here, boss.
You know, when you talk about teamwork, most organizations don't really get it. As we traveled the world, Adrian Gossick and I found that there were a lot of good theoretical teams. You know, they had good leaders, good teammates, they had clear and concise goals. But we found there was just a little something missing that great teams had. Well, that's why I'm here today at Texas Roadhouse to share with you an inexpensive little practice that great breakthrough teams incorporated that took them beyond good to great. And if you use this little secret, you can impact the productivity of your team immediately. The concept's pretty simple. It's to cheer. What does cheering mean? It means that teammates have each other's backs. When they see great work, they celebrate it right away and they cheer each other to victory. Now, cheering doesn't mean just being like rah-rah. Do you know what I mean? We found that in breakthrough teams, they'd incorporated some very specific criteria. Cheering can literally transform your world. You know, it's probably the most effective tool you have as a team leader and a teammate to really create a breakout team, your own Orange Revolution.